Welcome back to another crypto market update with Glenny Doge. Lots to go over today. So we have Donald Trump making a meme coin, the First Lady also making a meme coin. So there's just chaos going on all over the crypto space. And of course, this is not financial advice, but if it were me, I would stay all the way away from the Trump and his wife's meme coin. It's just you're going to be buying the top, and they call that providing exit liquidity for the players who are going to get out, and you're going to get rug pulled, and it's just all bad news. So something that is based 300%, 3,000% on hype is something you want to stay away from unless you can really get lucky. And I know a lot of people got rich off of it, but yeah, that's not me. I'm not really one to go to the casino. Even though people tell me that cryptocurrency is nothing but gambling, I still maintain my stance of it being investing. It's a more risky way to invest, probably the most risky way to invest, but I like getting into the stronger, more established cryptocurrencies. And yeah, Dogecoin is a meme coin, but it has a ton of utility, and it is a very useful cryptocurrency just because due to the fast transaction speed and the cheap cost of transactions as well. So anyways, I won't spend too much time on that. I just want to throw that out there. I'm not going to be one of these YouTubers that is putting the Trump coin on the cover and all this and that for just to get clicks. It's something that is going to come and go very quickly, and 6 months from now, no one's going to be talking about the Trump meme coin. They're going to be talking about how Bitcoin hit 150,000 or whatever. So it's sort of just background noise for me. All right, so going over the Bitcoin chart on the daily time frame, we made a new all-time high last night, as I just mentioned, and the good news is that the RSI is still not overbought. We didn't even reach overbought territory here while making a new all-time high, so that's awesome. That's just awesome. There's plenty of room left to go. I mean, usually and in the past, I feel like the RSI has really jumped pretty far whenever we make a new all-time high. We can go back here and check this one out. So looking back here, going back into November, right after the election, this was our new all-time high as it was climbing up, and you can see that the RSI on the daily did reach far into overbought territory. So, and it kept going for a little while, and then it fizzled out. But Bitcoin has really maintained its level. We've seen huge moves and everything, but when you look at the big picture, it's not all doom and gloom. So this to me looks extremely bullish. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like this happen here and just go straight off the page. We're going to see a big move. I know that. How high it takes us is for time to tell. Scrolling over to Dogecoin's daily chart, the RSI looks even better at 52. Dogecoin is currently sitting at 37 cents. Ethereum's RSI is actually even lower at 47. I was hoping that the Bitcoin dominance would be on a downtrend by now, but it's making another push to the upside here. And that Bitcoin dominance is increasing all the way up to 59%. All right, we'll go over here to CoinMarketCap, and I'll show you the Fear and Greed Index. And I want to point out, obviously it's at 58. You can see that in neutral territory. That, to me, is nuts because we just made a new all-time high for Bitcoin, hours ago. And the Fear and Greed is still in neutral territory. That's saying something. That's saying a whole lot because we still have so far to go before the top is in, and the reversal. It's not even a reversal at this point. We're on and up. We're doing, we have momentum. It's, we don't need to break out of a correction necessarily. I mean, we had a correction the other day. The more room you have on this Fear and Greed Index, the further you could see the needle go. So if we were already up at 90, how much further could we really go? That's all I'm saying. So it's very good news that we are not overheated yet. Not even close to overheated. There's hardly any heat at all. So I just think that's crazy that Bitcoin is doing all this and all this is happening, and yet sentiment is still not at all-time highs. It's people are still sleeping on cryptocurrency. The Bitcoin ETFs have been on a roll lately with extremely high net inflows. Altcoin season index has fallen all the way down to 40, so we got a little bit of time yet before we see it. Things can change quick though. Things can definitely change quick in the crypto space. So just 10 hours ago, Bitcoin dropped all the way down to 99,000, and it bounced good off of the bottom there, that local bottom. And so I put out this post on X and said that Bitcoin bounced nicely off of 99,000. Things are about to get wild. It's history in the making. Then you have, I don't know how many hours later, but just a few hours later, Bitcoin makes a new all-time high. So I like to stay up on the market. I like to put out updates every now and then on my X. So if you want to head over to X and give me a follow, here's my information. So Bitcoin volatility is at a 6-month high as options frenzy picks up. This is what you want to see. This is exactly what you want to see. So here's another article I found on TradingView talking about how U.S. states are actually pushing for a Bitcoin strategic reserve. So things are getting crazy. It's not just going to be the federal government, trying to get their hands on things. It's now the states are trying to get their hands on things. And the whole world, as far as governments go, are going to follow what America's doing, right? So you're going to see every government in the world say, we need to get some Bitcoin. We need to own some Bitcoin. What do you think is going to happen to the price of Bitcoin? So if you want to go give this article a read, I will leave the link to it in the description. There's really not much else to say. We're waiting on the inauguration to begin, and I think it's going to be lots of fireworks all across the crypto landscape and financial landscape in general, really. I mean, stocks and everything is just going to rally and look very optimistic because they are looking forward to policies and the things that Trump is going to bring with him into the White House that is supposed to help many financials and the economy and cryptocurrency. So it's about 8:30 right now. Just going to be watching closely on what's going on with as the inauguration is going on, and I think for the next, I would say, sorry, got something in my throat. I would say for the next few weeks, at least, we're going to see a sustained rally. It could be that short. It could be that quick before we see either just a large correction or the bottom fall out from it and the top is in and things start to crash just before entering a bear market. It could be that quick, and it takes some time once that starts. But once it starts, you want to get out because the levels won't be returned to again. I learned that the hard way in 2021. Just to give you a little bit of history, I got rug pulled on Dogecoin in 2021, and I thought it would just keep soaring higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, kind of like the S&P, right? It's the same thing. No, it's not the same thing at all. Very different. When the top is in, and the market is going to crash. But I think we have at least a few weeks. It could be a few months. I would be surprised if we get past March and we're still ripping higher. I think the top will be in for most things by March, really. No matter what your political stance is, Donald Trump is extremely bullish for Bitcoin and all of cryptocurrency, and that's just the way it is. So I'm not into politics at all, but this is a good thing for cryptocurrency, at least for now. Things change. No one is a saint. The crypto industry has been hurt by many different figures and people. So, anyways, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. As always, none of this is financial advice. You have to do your own research. This is just my opinion. You got to do what's best for you. Do your own due diligence and make your own decisions.